Dear students, please do join our live session so that we can start the live. Please do hurry and join our live class so that we can start the live session. Do hurry and join the live class so that we can start the live session. Before we dive into the today's session, make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel, Eduins, if you have not yet already, so that you can never miss the live classes and new educational videos. Also, important announcement for the board students. You can visit our official website eduins.in and you can purchase our premium version at a very low cost, where you can get unlimited study materials, mock test series and recorded video classes. So please do visit now and join the live class so that we can start our live session. A very good evening to all of you and welcome to the another live class of Eduins. In previous live class, we have discussed about the cell division, that is mitosis. We know that cell division process in the living organism are divided into three categories, that is amitosis, mitosis and meiosis. Amitosis is the direct division which occurs in the lower class of organism, and mitosis is the indirect division which actually occurs in the somatic cell or body cells. How it look like? A quick revision of mitosis, that is mitosis is the process of indirect cell division. Okay, so it includes that from one cell, that is called mother cell, to daughter cell. Daughter cells, and the chromosome number is exact to the mother cell in the daughter cell. So this is called the copy of the mother cell. Okay, and this division is included or distributed in four phases, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Okay, these four phases are known as karyokinesis, and the second one is the cytokinesis. So karyokinesis is the division of the nucleus. Karyo mean nucleus and cytoplasm. Cytokinesis, cyto mean cytoplasm. Okay, so this is the process or the revision of the mitosis or mitotic division. So if the cytokinesis, that is division of cytoplasm, does not occurs, then what happens? If this is the after karyokinesis completion, there have two nucleus. Okay, from this to this. But if the cytokinesis does not occurs, then what happens? The cell, inside one cell, multiple nucleus is present. The cell contain multiple nucleus, and this is called sinusoid. So what is sinusoid? This can be made a very short question or in MCQ, that the cell contain multiple nucleus, name as what? Name as sinusoid. Okay. In today's class, we will specially focus or discuss on the next or the last cell division, that is the meiosis or meiotic division. This is the meiosis or meiotic division. In previous class, I have mentioned that the meiosis division or the meiotic division is known as reductional division. Why reductional division? Because the chromosome number of the mother cell, if the mother cell contain 2n, the daughter cell get the n number of chromosome, that is exactly half. That's why this is known as reductional division. So how it is happens? This meiosis division also divided into two phases. That is, number one is meiosis 1 or meiotic division 1 and meiotic division 2. That is meiotic division 1 and meiotic division 2. Okay. So this meiotic division 1 and 2 both follow the karyokinesis and cytokinesis. So this meiotic division 1 and 2, that is karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Okay. These two also kinesis and cytokinesis. Okay, so this can be made the karyokinesis 1 and cytokinesis 1, and this is karyokinesis 2 and cytokinesis 2. And this karyokinesis also have include in the like the mitotic division, that is 4 divisional phase: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. Okay, and in karyokinesis 2, this is prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. Okay, this is exactly like the mitotic division, the phases. But I have mentioned that this is the reductional division. So where the reductional division happens? Reductional division happens in the karyokinesis 1, where the chromosome number get halved. So here I have drawn a schematic diagram of the meiosis or mitotic division. Look, there have two chromosomes, that is known as homologous chromosome. Homologous chromosome. One from the father and another one from the mother. Okay. So what is homologous chromosome? Homologous chromosome is the chromosome homologous chromosome, if I break the name homologous, homo mean same, okay, and logos is came from the word logos, which mean the location. Okay, that stands for the same location. What? Of gene. That is the presence of gene at the same location. Like if I draw a figure of homologous chromosome, if this is from the father and this is from the mother, we call these two chromosomes, like this is the chromosome A and this is chromosome B. We can say these chromosomes are homologous chromosome if the position of the gene, the shape and size of the chromosome are same. Like here a gene X, here the gene Y, and here the gene Z. Same way, in this region, the gene X, the gene Y, and the gene Z will be present. If this situation occurs, then we can say the A and B chromosome are homologous chromosome. So what are the criterion for the homologous chromosome? Number one is the same shape and size. Okay. Number two, location of the gene are same. These are the main two criteria for the homologous chromosome. So here the homologous chromosome, that is one came from the father and another from the mother. This is a cell and inside it the chromosomes are present. Now this chromosome will exactly double the chromosome material. We know in the cell cycle, if you can remember, in the cell cycle there have 4 phases. This is 2 phases mainly. One is interphase. This interphase is divided into 3 phase, that is G1, S and G2, and another one phase is the mitotic phase. Okay, in this interphase, this is the preparation phase of a cell. Preparation for what? Preparation for cell division. Preparation for cell division. And in the G1 phase, the amino acid are synthesized. In the S phase, the DNA are synthesized. And in the Z2 phase, the chromosome contain or chromosome material get double in its, the chromatin material or chromosome material are doubled. Okay, so here made the chromosome material doubled, and this situation is known as bivalent. What? This condition is known as bivalent. Sorry, this condition is called bivalent. Okay, now the chromosome material doubled and the condition is now this. Okay, this is a chromosome and this is a chromosome in the form of double DNA content. This is known as tetrad. This is known as tetrad because the chromosomes, the homologous chromosomes are doubled. And here two terms, that is called sister chromatid and non-sister chromatid. Okay, what is sister chromatid? Sister chromatid are the chromatids, that is these two are called sister chromatid. That is the copy of the same chromosome is known as, or copy of the same chromatid is known as the sister chromatid. And non-sister chromatid are these, and these chromosomes are known as non-sister chromatid. That is copy of one chromatid and other chromatid of the other chromosome is known as non-sister chromatid. That is, these are the sister chromatid and this are the non-sister chromatid. Okay, so this is the concept of sister chromatid, non-sister chromatid, bivalent and tetrad. Now the first meiotic division starts. In first meiotic division, the chromosomal material get halved. Here you can see this is the 2n, this is 2n, this is 2n, and these conditions are called diploid. This is also diploid. Now when the chromosome number get halved, this condition is called haploid. And the chromosome number is become N. In first meiotic division, the chromosome number get halved. So this is an important information, that is in which division of meiotic division the chromosome number exactly half. In the first meiotic division, the chromosome number became half. Okay, so in the first meiotic division the chromosome number become half. Okay, now the second meiotic division occurs. Why? Because the situation of these chromatids are in the position of sister chromatids. These sister chromatids need to be separated from it, so that the chromatids get detached by the pulling of spindle fiber. We know that in cell division the centriole form aster and they form the spindle fiber. They present in the two poles and they form the spindle fiber. With this spindle fiber the chromosomes are attached. Okay, this is actually the phase of anaphase. Okay, so the pulling of these spindle fibers, the chromosomes are separated from the sister chromatids and they reach to the two poles and reform a nucleus by appearing the nuclear membrane. So in this part they will get separated from their sister chromatid and form 4 different cells. So in meiotic division, exactly from one cell, in meiotic division from one mother cell produce the 4 daughter cells. The 4 daughter cells. Okay, so this is the meiotic division in case of living organism. Now the question is where this mitosis and meiotic division takes place. This mitotic and mitotic division or the meiotic division takes place. The mitotic division takes place in the body cells, but the meiotic division takes place in the reproductive cell. Okay, And this reproductive cell, if this is a body cell, when it is get transformed into the reproductive cell, its chromosome number get halved. Okay, and this condition is known as synaptonymal complex. And this synaptonymal complex is occurs due to synopsis. Okay, and this process is occurs actually in the zygotic condition. What is zygotic condition? When after the fertilization of the male and female gamete, the cell mass is produced. This is called after fusion of male and female gamete. The cell is produced, which is called zygote. When these zygotic cell are get specialized into numerous cells, they have so many divisions, that is zygotine, pachytine, morula, gastrula, blastula. In these stages of development, this in the time of specialization of the cells from the body cell to the reproductive cell. Reproductive cell. This meiotic division or meiosis is takes place. So what is the basic difference between meiosis and mitosis? Meiosis and mitosis. First, meiosis is the reductional division. But mitosis is the exact copy or indirect cell division. Okay. Second one, it is occurs in the reproductive cell only. But this mitosis occurs in the body cell. Meiosis is responsible for the variation of characters, but mitosis is the copy. So what is the variation of characters? We know that we are not look like our parents, like father or mother. Why? This is the concept of the or magic of the meiosis division. There a special incident occurs which is known as crossing over. Okay, what is crossing over? If Okay, this is a chromosome and this is another chromosome. They are the homologous chromosome and they are like this. This is the, that is A, B, C, A, B, C. And here the A, B, C, A, B, C. These are the homologous chromosomes. In next step, in the tetrad condition, this is occurs. In the next step, they get formed a X-like structure. This X-like structure is known as chiasma. Okay, and after the forming of the chiasma, it gets separated from each other, but the exchange of genetic material. The exchange of genetic material. This is the part that is exchange from the, if this is chromosome 1, this is 2, this is 1, this is 2, the part of the chromosome A get transferred into the part 2 and part 2 of the chromosome is get transferred into the part 1. So by these, the genetic characteristics are exchanged inside the chromosome, and this process is known as crossing over. Okay, by this crossing over, the exchange of genetic material takes place. That's why we are not look like our parents. So, and where the genetic material exchange, the chromatids are known as the, where the genetic material exchange between the non-sister chromatid always first, and secondly the non-sister chromatid that takes place in the crossing over known as recombinants. And those are not to take part in the crossing over, they are known as non-recombinants. Okay, so this is the crossing over, which is very much important for the genetic variation in case of organism, and this crossing over make the variation in the living organism. So this is the difference between mitosis and meiosis, that is exact copy. So now the question is, what is the significance of the mitosis and meiosis? Now the significance of first, the significance of mitosis. We know mitosis is the division of body cells. It occurs in the body cells. So the first one is the growth. By the mitotic division, the growth of the body occurs first. Second, repair the wounds. Okay. And number 3, replacement of old cells. These are the main significance of mitotic or mitosis division. Now the significance of meiosis. We know that meiosis is the reductional division. It occurs in the reproductive cells. So first significance is the remain constant the chromosome number in a population. How? We know that human have 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs of chromosomes. So in the next generation, by the reductional division, if human, that is 46 chromosomes. Suppose if these chromosomes, we know that one male cell or male gamete and another female gamete get fused and form a new life. Okay, this is male and this is female, that is form zygote. If there have 46 chromosome and there have 46 chromosome, then it will be the 92. The chromosome number become increases. So to remain constant the chromosome number generation after generation, the meiotic division or mitosis is very important. How? This after reductional division, the chromosome number is 23 and 23. When a mother cell, which is 23, and the father cell, that is 23, when they get fused and form a cell, the chromosome number become 46. So the chromosome number remain constant. Next one is it is responsible for variation. And number 3, responsible for genetic diversity. Of course, through the crossing over, the genetic variation and genetic diversity get occurs. One of our student, that is Supriya Sen, asked that why the meiosis is important in sexually reproducing organism. I have already discussed that in sexually reproductive organism, they reproduce or form the gamete by the fusion of two cells. One is male gamete, another one is female gamete. Another one is female gamete. Okay, and by the fusion of male and female gamete form a new cell that is called zygote. Okay, so if the chromosome number of the male gamete and female gamete is exact as like the body cell, that is our body cell contain 46 chromosome or 23 pairs of 22 pairs of chromosome. Okay, and the reproductive cell which is XY and XX in case of male, XX in case of female and XY in case of male. If the chromosome get fused and form a zygote, that is number is 22 mean 44 and this is 44, and it will produce the 88. The chromosome number will be 88. But in case of human, the chromosome number is always constant, that is 22 pairs in case of body cell, or in all over that is 23 pairs or 46. So to remain this chromosome number constant, the meiosis division is important. How? That is, this is the cell which contain 2n number of chromosome. When it is get divided and the chromosome number become n and n by the process of meiosis. Okay, the half chromosome number of the reproductive cell is helpful to produce the new offspring in constant number. If this is the mother, and in case of father, this is also produce the n number of chromosome. Okay, now the cell, reproductive cell from one mother and one from the father, and it will produce the n plus n, that is 2n number of chromosome, which is 46, and this number become constant and after generation, so that this meiosis is important for the sexually reproducing organism. But why it is not important in asexually reproductive organism? Because asexually reproductive organism are reproduced by the process of amitosis. In previous class, I have already discussed, that is, in amitosis, the cell is divided into two daughter cells by the simple divisional process, like the division of the nucleus, and it get divided into two daughter cells. This is the process of amitosis. Okay, so hope you can understand what is the importance of meiotic division in case of sexually reproductive organism. So that's all for the today's video. If you like to get more such informative video and live classes, you may subscribe our YouTube channel Eduins, and also follow our Facebook page Eduins, and you can purchase our premium version at a very low cost by visiting our website eduins.in, where you can get unlimited study materials, mock test series and recorded live classes. So please do visit right now. Thank you.